you forgot to bind your account. That'll do it. That's how gacha games work. If you don't bind your account and you log out of your account, then you have the potential to lose your account forever. Same with every gacha game.
Yep, luckily I bound Endfield to a lot of my accounts that I could.
The gacha in Endfield isn't bad for people with impulse control. I don't think the gacha is bad. I just think the...
Wait, hold on a minute.
Happy having a guarantee of 120, I think that's fantastic. That means you never have to go to 180 in Genshin or 160 in World. I think that's phenomenal.
Those footprints were definitely made by Wooster Boots. There's no faking that. I saw it. Just trust me. I know how to sneak my way there. Give me rations for...
No. Emergency supplies are reserved for the search and rescue teams. The SAR received updates from the injured and already found 2 people. All I have from you is a hunch.
Okay, you're just giving me the cold shoulder. You never really trusted me, did you?
Hey, everyone worked real hard to scrape these resources together. I gotta be responsible for them.
What's happening, Mr. Soth?
Just when things are looking up, Dewey claims he's found more survivors. He's just coming up with an excuse to get more supplies. Back when we were still in the cave, I heard he was always trying to find excuses to slack off. He ain't too clean. Times were rough then, so we let him off because it was nothing serious. Now, I won't forgive anyone lying about matters of life and death.
Thank you for dutifully managing this outpost. To the business at hand. We're thinking about allocating key resources for the camp. I wonder if we can discuss transportation priorities with you.
Of course. Wonderful. I was about to ask you the same thing.
This might take a while, Enman. Dewey seemed a little off when he left just now. I'm a bit worried.
Guarantee to 100. Andre looks weird. More husbandos. Story sucks. Censorship. I didn't even know there was censorship. What happened with the censorship? Tutorials are terrible. Yep, I know that. Guarantee not carrying over. Remember, chat, list any issue you have and I will cover it in tomorrow's video. Guaranteed. Shield. Enemies are too tanky. That's true. Yep. Event income. Arsenal tickets are to come by. Not enough T creds. Stingy gatherables. There are things that I see. Yeah, the gatherables. What else we got? No flight or motorbike. Yeah, we don't need that. Come on. Full on ferries. That's not an issue. Is that it, chat? Why would we need... So we got no climbing, no treasure compass, a card for a 10-pole, limited poles, more thick waifus, a factory setting, income is scarce, smuggling material costs, telecom bike, can't change name, thing is too hard, the spam of attacks, complicated factory, disappointing, guarantee, multiple portals, gotcha rates being low, weapon costs being exclusive to character poles, monsters or damage sponges, slow production line, more resources for multiple teams, produce guaranteed of 100, Andre looks weird, more husbandos, story sucks, censorship, guarantee not carrying over, shield enemies are too tanky, event income, arsenal tickets are hard to come by, not enough T-creds, and stingy gatherables. Are there anything else? Anything else at all that you guys want included in the video?
Huh?
No bikinis. Okay, yep. Characters aren't appealing. No. If enemies are nearby. Like the character girls, I hate them. The characters are too appealing. What else we got? Need more showy animations for skills. Okay. More showy animations for skills. Factory progression is locked.
Greetings, Administrator. You're finally here.
The flow.
You look rather surprised. Perhaps Supervisor Perlica neglected to mention that I was the one assigned to assist you?
That is what happened with that patch. What isn't good? Yeah, that's what we're doing.
I just completed my last assignment at the Valley. That's why I received the Supervisor's Assembly before fully operated. She was actually quite hesitant about giving the job to me, since my schedule for the entire year seemed rather packed. Then I heard you get to partner up with the Endfield for the position. So, I volunteered and nabbed the post.
Unless you're Devil May Cry Peak of Combat, because it's a horseshit game. I want to do a video talking about the negatives that people have. I don't want to go to a, I don't want to go to, like, Twitter. I don't want to go to a what? Fucking, Genshin or WoWa subreddit or even the Arknights Endfield subreddit.
Oh, there's no need for such politeness. Just think about the ultimate success of this mission. And what you should compensate me with.
And then discuss them as well.
Okay, then I'll stop teasing you, Endmin. Let's focus on the task at hand. Sure, I guess we'll... From my experience, an unexpected accident is usually the reason why people are running late.
More combat, like,
But don't worry. Before I forget, once you reach the camp, reference these pointers to find our unwanted VIP.
Okay, so... time is investment to max out weapon, essence, or talents.
Got anything in mind, Endmin? What do I think? Well, some of the things in the reports might be helpful. First, I'm pretty certain we're looking for a feline lady. It's pretty hard to disguise yourself as that. Second, our feline lady may have poor eyesight and needs the length of her hair is uncertain. She could disguise that with wigs or hide her long hair beneath a hat. As for descriptions of her headwear, handbags, and other clothing articles, take them with a pinch of salt, as they can be easily replaced. Of course, our rogue journalist is probably using a disguise that lets her blend into the crowd. She made her way to a disaster site, so I guess she's mentally prepared for all sorts of things.
Hopefully, like, appease everyone. Do you have keybinds for character skills? I mean, depends what you mean by that. All that is too easy. Everybody has the future polls. Future polls and currency. Acquisition. Character upgrades being locked. I'm mid-picking. Dorm. Customization. That's actually a good one, yeah. That could be very cool. Payable skins. I'm sure those are coming, definitely. Factory space resources are limited. Factory and resource space is limited for later content.
Danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one is.
Okay, I feel like that's plenty. I feel like we got a lot there. I feel like that's pretty good, chat. Let me show you guys what we have. Alright. Let's see. Here we go. Break them up real back down the size.
Got a present for you.
Alright. There we go. This is what we have. I think that's pretty good. There are all the things that will be included in the video going over what Arknights Endfield needs to change. Now, I will talk about every single one of these issues. Every single one. I'm not necessarily going to agree with all of them. I will definitely make note of these being the, you know, what the community wanted, or what our community wanted. Because I feel like we have a relatively chill community, right? We have a pretty chill community. We don't engage in ridiculous, toxic tribalism. I know we very well could. Like, y'all know, it would be very easy for me to do a video and say, this one thing in Arknights Endfield sucks, so that
Breakers messed this place up completely.
Millions of views
There used to be a few trails we could use.
Yeah, they really caused havoc
people
here.
have for a new game at launch. It would be so
I know the
easy.
layout of this fort so well.
But I don't want to foster that.
No.
I would rather us enjoy playing video games while providing constructive feedback for things that need it. Rather than jumping on a hit train like that.
And then Sail 7,
This is the main thing that improves. Things they have issues with, so we can discuss it and not hate on it. I think it is
everyone's chipping in.
What's this?
future. But it's when
Take this! What's this? Take this! Gotcha!
that is when I think rapidly out of control. Because it is very important that you
Dewey! Henman! You're back!
See? I've been telling you the truth.
You're really trying to save people, huh? I misjudged you.
Huh. Trying is at least better than doing nothing. Trading a scoundrel's life for a chance? I say it's a win. I know what's gonna happen. Once the outpost starts taking in people who know me, everyone's gonna find I never had a proper job. So, I survived on stealing stuff from people. I was still in a detention cell when...
But you still insisted on heading out.
I once sneaked into the depot to steal stuff, but I knocked over a shelf. I tried to steady it, but the mess got bigger. And when the crewmates arrived, all the damage I caused in that crime will probably keep me behind bars for life. But they just kept me in a local detention cell for nearly 2 months. I wasn't relocated. The Woosters probably never escalated this incident. And yeah, the Woosters also saved my life last time at the cave, so I guess I owe them twice. I've said my piece. Now do what you gotta do.
What you did was very dangerous. You or Chen should have called me.
We should focus on the serious matter first. Let's get this poor man settled down properly. Sir, are you a crewmate of the Valley? Our camp regularly moves the injured to the hub base, so don't worry. We'll move...
Nope. I'll be good at this place.
But this is a temporary shelter. The limited amenities might not be suitable for someone your age.
Your outfits tell me you're Endfielders. You have an engineer named Andre, right? Can you give him a call? Tell him that Staub wants to help at this camp.
Mr. Andre? Okay. We'll contact him.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here.
Perhaps he's a friend of Mr. Andre. Well, we should call our hub base engineer and find out. Greetings.
Hmm?
All right, friends. Here comes the materials.
We brought all sorts of stuff. Building specs are quite different here. Look, these screws have a slightly narrower diameter.
No wonder we couldn't find any spare parts to repair that trailer. See? We need a professional for jobs like this. They can spot the problem instantly.
Don't say that. At least we got everyone settled down. It's time to rebuild what was destroyed. All this tech will come in useful.
Andre, my man! How did you make this trip? Just sending the parts and materials over would have been enough.
Whew. You silly old man. I know what you're up to. Now that you're around, I've brought these little buddies along. They'll give you some logistics capacity.
These machines look pretty expensive. And the parts as well. What are you planning to do with them?
I don't intend to just sit around and wait for the supplies to arrive. Since we've got plenty of space, I'm going to set up a proper workbench. This will let us make some simple tools and take on minor repair jobs. We got enough parts to fix and repair the bots. Since I got all this time on my hands, I can probably take an apprentice. A skilled assistant might be helpful later on.
An apprentice? Stop. Are you gonna make Dewey...
Just to lay it straight with you, the UW was quite disappointed in the brat. For 10 years, it was nothing but trouble. And every time he made an improvement, he would quickly lose patience and give up. There's no salvaging a hopeless wreck. But Dewey can still tell good from evil. I owe him for saving my life. So I guess he deserves another chance.
If the old man isn't bothered by having a scoundrel apprentice, then I've got nothing to say. So yeah, I'll take the offer. Thank you.
Ha! To a good beginning. All right, let's end the chit-chat and start working already.
What?
Huh?
Well, 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 that's just one thing. And I hope I'm not offending anyone. I've never seen a refugee taking notes with a handy term instead of plain old pen and paper.
Darn it! You...
Well, too late to run now, lady.
I'm warning you. I'm the ace correspondent of Civilization Times. I work for the TGCC. If anything were to happen to me, my insurance company would definitely...
The ace correspondent of Civilization?
Yeah. Remember the article that exposed Trist? They secretly violated the TGCC practice of business management. I wrote that.
Oh, you did? The correspondent for that exclusive wasn't Raquel Jones, I fear.
You!
Why so angry, Miss Jones? Or are you trying to say that you're someone else?
How did you know?
Well, I just saw that bespoke pen of yours. Douglas, right? Very choice. Meticulously crafted by master artisans. They typically engrave the tip with the name of their customer. Of course, I wasn't sure if you could actually afford a bespoke Douglas, so I decided to play a little trick instead. And you bit the bait like a hungry little fin, Miss Jones. It went easier than I expected. All right, Raquel. Now, be a nice girl and behave. That'd be best for both of us. Endman, be a darling and call Miss Collins for me. Tell her that we've apprehended the VIP and we'll rendezvous with her.
We really appreciate this, Administrator.
So, Miss Jones, we had a nice little convo along the way. Do we have a yes for you leaving Valet 4 immediately?
No, never. I need more first-hand information for my article. You guys don't know anything. You never appreciate the value of documentary journalism.
Cut the nonsense, Blighthead. You've been a royal pain for our crew for days. We should have made you pay for that.
I only followed the standard journalistic process. I have the right to request and conduct interviews with anyone.
Well, according to TGCC rules, we can also hold you liable for all those delays you caused.
Come now, Miss Collins. With your permission, we can try talking to her and see if we can work something out.
Sure. Hope you can get through to her. Before you decide how to boot her out of our turf, we can put a roof over her head for a couple of days. But after that, I won't have anyone else to spare. We're receiving plenty of distress calls from other sites in Valley 4. I couldn't meet with you back then because I was getting a fellow crewmate out of a sticky sitch. We're really stretched thin.
Is that so? I totally understand. Well then, Miss Jones, I hope you're up for a little chat.
You're just trying to scare me. Your tricks might work on common people, but I majored in journalism in college. And I don't see any difference between the Valley and other booster factory sites. What's so dangerous about this place? In any case, I'll only leave here once I have enough material for my article.
You journalists really don't care about your own safety, do you?
I'm afraid a healthy consensus is just out of reach, Endmin. Miss Jones, may I share a piece of wisdom with you? It made a lot of sense when I was doing messenger work here in the frontier. Make a friend, and you pave a road. Here's my card, darling. If you change your mind and decide to leave, give me a call. Anytime.
Well, I guess I'm taking this Banda Princess back to the sentry post. Have a nice one, Enfielders.
Of course, Elisa. Catch you later. Endmin, let me ask my TGCC journalist friends. I'll see if they can convince Miss Jones to return to the band. All right then. Let's wrap things up. I'll give you a call once I've got news for you, Enderman.
Warning. This area is subject.
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed! We'll see this through.
Let's do this together, lad!
How's that, Edmund? Did you see that move I did?
Impressive. You got faster.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
Warning. This area is subject to possible attacks.
Is it possible to order another batch of medical supplies? A smaller order will work. The medicine will be given to those who are most injured. I also have other means.
We lost the batch of medication shortly after we delivered it to the UWST. Not many people knew about this caravan, so I'm not ruling out the possibility of a shipment accident.
Is there any other way? Can we move another batch of medication to deal with our current emergency?
Don't worry. Mom.
Lilica, why are you here? You're hurt. Go late.
Molly told me she'll find the medicine. She said I don't have to be scared.
Hi, little girl. Did Molly tell you where she went?
Quick, help her onto the... She needs emergency treatment.
I have some emergency medication with me. We can use that first. Endman? Here are the meds, Surgeon Yue.
Thank you.
Molly. Molly.
Molly. She sounds like someone very close to her. There's an ID here. Fiona, I need a background check for Molly. Endman, let's look around.